Hello everybody, welcome to a review video that I've gotten last month. And last month I have unboxed a GTX 950 from asus. I don't have much stuff to say about this video card. Now, spending a little bit of time looking at the information, which this is my script back here. So, I spent a week playing games with the video card, get to know the video card, getting to know the behavior of this too. Plus, I bought one more GTX 950 and put an SLI for the heck of it. So, we can begin after the intro, people. Alright, so let's begin. What the heck we can begin with? So what we can do is talk about the GTX 950. Talk about what NVIDIA was releasing the video card for. Now, this video card has been released for MOBA, people who play MOBA games. That was the original tense idea with this GTX 950. So that's what they released it for. Plus, it's a video card that is between $100 and $200. In between those price. So we can get down to the detail of this video card. So let's talk about the video card a bit. So, one of the first thing we're going to say about this is a Maxwell architecture. This is a Maxwell card, which is not that old. So you gain that. So we're going to read a little more, and we are looking at NVIDIA website, which you can Google or search, or you can use your before search provider, and you can type in GTX 950, and there should be a link towards the NVIDIA website. So we can go to a MOBA game. So when we go to that, the first thing they're showing off is 19 by 20 by 1080 at maximum setting. So they have about look like 10 games from my eye that's estimating. So the fourth on the top of the list, and excuse me not paying attention to the camera, but this is the one I am looking at. So we got Assassin's Creed, Metro Last Light, Far Cry 4, Grand Theft Auto, Tomb Raider, Bioshock, the William Reborn, which I will overlay a text, Grid Auto, Sport, Battlefield, Heroes of the Storm, Dota, A League of Legends. So they're comparing, they're comparing 650 versus GTX 950. Now, obviously, the GTX 950 is going away from the GTX 650. GTX 650 would be a older generation video card. So that's going to lose, because every new generation it's gonna get faster, and this is what the chart is. So I will overlay this particular screenshot of this chart, so you can get a better idea of it, or a better visual idea of it. And they're talking about their GeForce Experience, which is a software that they include with their driver, which is a software that you can record your games and play games with your friends. It's a never endless listing with this GeForce Experience. It does, the one of the other thing too is making sure your games is in the correct optimized setting, and you can play with a buddy too if you being some of the game can support like a co-person or whatever you want, whatever game it is. So but it's a never ending, it's a never ending endless thing that Nvidia is always adding to this GeForce Experience. So so gaming store here, and they have on their website, on their page about this GTX 950, they have input input lag. So which I don't notice half time. I don't notice any lag today, so obviously they have a little video of it, and they have a response time for Dota 2. So they have like a this is the they have a chart that will overlay of a mouse. So then they have another chart talking about now it's time to upgrade. And we're gonna go back. And what else they're talking about? So on the side, let's see here. There's a check mark for G-Sync. So if you got G-Sync monitor, you can use it. So, but I don't believe everybody. I believe not everybody would not have G-Sync. So we got the normal GPU 2.0 and Shadowwalk, Surround, Adaptive FreeSync, Physics, Kudo, and MFAA, DLSL, DirectX 12, and something like that. So now we're done looking at NVIDIA page, which I will overlay a bit about, which I haven't done a screen capture. I'm gonna take a little snapshot. So if you want to check out for your own time, you can check out. So now we're down to the PC port picker. Give us a detail. Excuse that coughiness. So the video card, the GTX 950 I got, is from asus. So we do have PCI Express 16, PCI 16, 2 gig. It's a mobile game called 2 gig. So your core clock would be 1.17 gigahertz. So TBB, which is your wattage. So it's going to be pulling 90 watts. It does have 2 fans. Apparently it supports G-Syncs. So you can SLI. So you do have a little SLI finger on the video card. And so you got your normal you got your normal clock. And we are looking at Google. So when it's boosting, so it's going to boost up to 1355 megahertz. So that's most of the specification. And let's go to price and availability. So like I was talking about, you do have it's between $100 and $200 that the MSRP price range, and depending on the place you get it at, depending if you state charge a ridiculous tax or not. If you're Washington is charging ridiculous tax, it could it could jump up to over $200 depending on your tax. So in my area, I picked them up at Fry's. I got a price match with B&H, which B&H right now they right now it's 159 won. It's 159, and over the time period of this video card, it may go down low a little, it may go up a little. So it's not going to be the same probably as we speak, but I picked mine up, my GTX 950 at Fry's. And you can pick it up at like B&H or Newegg, which is a tax-free, which I have purchased personally. I have purchased items from Newegg and B&H, and I've looked at my receipt very carefully, and they don't charge tax. The only one casual thing is shipping, but that usually Newegg will charge shipping every once in a while because sometimes Newegg will have a deal on it. So I've gotten a deal with one of the two of those Videocon. So feel free to jump on these. So so we're done talking about prices. If you will get at Fry's with no price match, it would be $174 asking price. Then taxes, depending on the area, when by the time you add taxes to it, it would be $191 or $191. So that's the price if you're going to pick it up at store or pick it up online. So we got this out of the way, and let's talk about the experience I have had with the Videocon. So asus is excuse that again. So the big advertisement with their box is 20% 20% cooler and silent gaming. Fan doesn't turn on until you get up to like 80 degrees, which I disagree with that. Fans are so silent at low RPM. I rather see fan starting up at a slow RPM at 34 degrees and slowly ramp up if the temperature is continuing up. Which that's what I have set for my video card. I have the fan turn on at nice and low RPM at excuse me again, at 34 degrees, at a nice low RPM, and they're very quiet at low RPM. I don't hear them, so they're a very quiet fan at a very low RPM, so you don't have to excuse me again. So you don't have to worry about hearing those fans at a low RPM. I do have a comment if you buy these video cards and if you use a software to control these fans with a fan curve, they at nice and low RPM they will they will they will be quiet. So they've been doing good with me. The roughest time I had with these video cards, it's not the video card hardware, it's the software that came with these video cards, which is GPU tweaker, which for my luck, some reason I did not have a too luck of with this with the GPU tweaker. So I have tried EVGA. That one I have rough time. So now currently I'm trying MSI Afterburner, which, excuse me, was that again? Which the fan controller from MSI been okay. So that's the only complaint I have with these with asus. The hardware side, that's okay. That's the software that asus provide you with. So long term, it's really not. I have rough time with it. So, but for short term, the playing around, goofing around, it's fine for goofing around. But anytime you did want to have it, that's run in the background when you boot up your computer. I find that process kind of hard for the GPU tweaker software. I always had to start my I had to stop when I boot up Windows. So they do have that option, but for some reason that option doesn't let the video card doesn't let the not the video card, doesn't allow the software for the fan, doesn't start up with Windows. I don't know what's going on with GPU tweaker with me, but for some reason I had bad luck. So but I do recommend now MSI Afterburner now. So so review on these, it's kind of a mixed bag because right now some people did have an issue with these video cards. So in one of the review of the video card on Newegg was a person watching a live stream and his screen go blank. So this is why I just bought from Flies, because of that one review. If someone didn't say nothing about it, I probably would order online. But I did want to buy it from the store. So the video card haven't went blank on me yet. So hoping, crossing my finger, and I own it for a long term, it doesn't do it. So I have not too much to say. Hardware-wise, it works. It's just the software from the company that I have a major complaint or a major gripe about. So, the appearance of the video card from front back, the PCB is a black, which I really like. So very nice, very nice touch from Asus. The front grill is red and black. Excuse me again. Red and black, which is a perfect theme I am aiming for with my custom built computer. Red and black. So I/O range. So you get HDMI, dual link, single DVI, and display ports, and you get a quad SLI finger, and you get your normal PCI Express with this video card, so you can slot in just easy, and you do have a relatively easy power connector. So you only have a single power connector for the video card, which is a 6-pin. So it's a single 6-pin, if I remember correctly. So you don't need to have two 6-pin or a extra pin. So very easy to power if you're on a budget. So you can use like a 450 watt power supply, and you would do fine. Excuse me again. So that's pretty much it with the video card. I have nothing to say. Now, before I forget to, I almost forget. This is the funny thing too, is the video card have a light. And this is where this may turn a person off with this video card or not. There is a light for the video card. So there's a white light and a red light. So white light mean good power, and red light mean bad power. So and when you shut off the PC, the light is still on. So you can't turn it off somehow with the switch or what. The only way is to cover it up. So I'm not quite sure if the manufacturer is doing that or not, or what. I think Asus is doing it. I'm not quite sure if MSI or EVJ is doing it. So, but if you're a night person, these lights can be bright, but over time these lights will dim. So maybe when you get these video cards brand new, in a brand new condition from the store, they might be bright at first, but after the video card age, the light would be dimming. So that's one more thing too. Personally, I'm not a big fan of light, but well, that's fine. So before we get off, we talk about comment on my YouTube channel. So let's see here. This is, well, by the way, fast forward this. Should have prepared for this, but oh well. Okay, camera SD card, well, camera decided to do this auto stop. But one thing before I forget about this too, I was originally going to do a comment, being we were getting close to the end of the video. But let's talk about some of the game I've been playing before we move on. Before we move to comment. So, my first game I normally play, racing room, race room experience. What the heck? Star Conflict, Team of Fortress, Untorn, and War of Sundawn. So these games are averaging a pretty nicely frame. I'm averaging like 100 frame or 100 FPS with these video card. So, but there's some other people getting like 60 frame or 90 frame or pretty good frame. And right now I have just a simple like $89. No, yeah, a simple little mod. No, I will overlay a picture or I will overlay an Amazon page of this Mondo I got. But this is a cheap Mondo. This is the cheapest one that have a DVI connector on it. So you can probably find another Mondo for much cheap price, but you might find one not without no DVI. But if you found one with a DVI connector, I don't mind if you want to comment, which I will give you a comment shout out too if you are interested in doing that. So, I am not aiming for high resolution. I'm a casual gaming, so this video card will fit my criteria okay, so I don't have no complaint with that. Haven't filled up the 2 gig on the video card yet. So not that long ago, I I bought another one, and now installing 2 of these video cards. I've been playing on Torm a lot. I've been getting some of the scene will go up to like over 200 frame, and go back down to like in the 100, between 100 and 200. So that's the game I've been playing, and I'm on driver. I have the basic NVIDIA driver, so I have driver 365.19, so that's what I have. But that's the one thing before I forgot about is talking about games I play with. So, but we can move on to the comment now. Being this camera decided to do this auto thing, which I don't get about. So like, so the excuse that. The person who commented on the unboxing of the GTX 950, very weird name. I will overlay a text or a picture or what. Person comment on like the haircut and enjoyed the new GTX 950, and I'm gonna say thank you for saying that. That was a very sweet comment of the person. Very sweet comment, very sweet. I did enjoy it. Good job, mate. No, wait a second. Another user, which I can't say it right. Everybody lately have been getting a weird username, and comment on my case, and he comment, good job, mate. Thanks for showing. I think I will get one. So my video, it's been very impactful for people decision, so I'm happy to see that. And are you rich from this person? I do a lot of lawn business in my neighborhood, so it seemed like I might be rich. So I might be, or make it sound like. I think I made it sound like the Blu-ray drive was like 100 buckish, something like that. So I think. Same person with a wow. And he comment on, or he or she have comment on the Blu-ray drive. And fish hatchery person, not gonna say the username, I will overlay something. So he was asking, does White Variety score on the fish hatchery? And when they got it set up, or wasn't set up, so got a comment back. So I believe these on the new comment have rolled in. So if you want to comment on my video, feel free to comment on the video, and I will take my time to do comment shout out. Hopefully not coughing too, so hoping the next video will be way better. So feel free to subscribe or Google Plus me, if whatever easiest to follow me. And like the video if you really like it. And check out the video description on the video list. Just click on show me more. You'll find email address. You'll find Amazon wish list that can support the channel or help you guys how to build a computer, or give you guys an idea how to build a computer. And you're all welcome to get the item if you really feel like it. And I am part of a couple of forums, so like linustechtips, Tech Syndicate, PC Port Picker, and I'm on a photography page, being I own a Canon T3i. So I have a Flickr page, a link to my Flickr page with my awesome photography and a little bit of drawing. So I do Photoshop drawing, and I do photography with my lovely Canon T3i. And I will see you next time, people. I hope I get feel better, so I will catch you next time. And see you later. So, yeah.